Hi everyone, Nikki here, Smurfy161. So I'm coming on for week 2 of playing with my stash because I want to keep on top of my scraps and stuff like that. So I've got some cards and I've also got some twinches. So we'll just see how it goes. Sorry, I'm just looking at the camera because I've got a different camera angle. So I'm just going to move some things to one side. So I got that for that, and I think I'm going to use that as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this on yet, but I die cut that. And then I cut some twinches, because like I said, I'm trying to keep on top of my scraps. And I've got some cards here. So I'm going to start with the largest card. And I've also dug some bling out to use. So this is one of my odd shape cards, but it fits in an A5 envelope. So I used my stamps from Craft Buddy, which are designed to use with the leftover drills. So I've done a couple of things with them, and I did this butterfly. I did cut the antennas off. They were just too fiddly for me to cut, but I think you can still tell it's a butterfly. I got some little wooden buttons from my stash. I actually bought these ages ago from Cheryl Wilm. Some more die cuts. So I've gone with purples and pinks because I actually coloured this with a purple Spectrum Noir pen just so it had a bit of colour in the background. And then I've got some paper from my stash which fits there, and I'm going to leave this bit white, but I also want to try out oh, excuse me, there's one thing I've forgotten. I will be back. Oops. I'm still here. I just want to get my cutting mat out from Laura that she gave me so I can stay in frame. Oops. Oops. I keep meaning to leave it out on my table and I forget because I've got a brain like a sieve. Hopefully that's not going to give too much glare, but it just means, oh sorry, my throat's really bad. I can stay in frame, so I'm going to take my mat off. I still keep that acetate with it. I'm trying to keep that didn't want to stay there, so it will now. So I'm going to pop that there, and then hopefully I can stay in frame. Oh, I'm worn out already. Yeah, so I got the Crafter's Companion dot tape, which is meant for dies. So I thought I could try it out with these die cuts that I've got. Because I have got the stick it where you put that on the back of your paper. Sorry, this is going to probably rattle on my desk. So apologies for that. It's nothing to do with the mat. It's my desk because it's an old dining table, so it's not totally flat. So I'm waiting for my food order to come today, and yeah, so I'll get on and do this before my food order comes, and then I'll upload it later on in the day because, yeah, for some stupid reason I can't use watch YouTube. I don't know why that's rattling. There's nothing under there. No, it's just the desk, I think, because it's got grooves in, so apologies for the rattling. And am I still in frame? Yes, I am. Right, so I want to use this die. Yeah, so it's a bit... Yesterday I had the cleaner here as well, because I've got a cleaner. Sorry, that sounds really posh, but it's... because of my health and stuff, there's just certain things I can't do, so I'm needing more help with things. So let's pop that there. And I'm going to use that across there. So let's test out this tape pen. And I'm going to use it on my mat. Because it's meant to just go where... Yeah, nothing went through there, so I'm impressed with that. It just stops your glue leaking through. Oops. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. And then I'm going to pop that there, but I'm going to use some foam tape. Hello, Charlie. What do you want? So yeah, I'm still filming. So I've actually turned my camera sort of upside down, so the main bit of the camera, like what you would, the screen, that's the word, is looking down. Normally I've got it in a different way. So yeah, I did get myself some foam tape. Hate buying the boring stuff. But I'm waiting for a couple of things to come from eBay because I sold some stuff. So I'm waiting for it to come from just some little storage things. I'm wanting to get my storage sorted and then I can fill the storage up. I know normally you get stuff and then you get the storage, but I'm a little bit funny. I like things really organised. Silly. I didn't coat over the top of this, so some of the stones are coming out. So next time I do them, I'll coat over the top as well. You don't need to go out, Charlie. You've been out. Weird dog. Lovely dog, really. So I'm going to put my butterfly there. And then I've got these little ones, which I'm going to add as well. Where's my glue dots? I've rearranged stuff around on my desk a bit. Had a bit of a tidy up, so now I can't find anything. I know there's an end of this glue dot somewhere. Oops. Let's put the lid back on there. So yeah, I'm impressed with that pen. That's going to make life a lot easier for die cuts rather than using the stick-it, because the stick-it's really expensive, whereas I think the tape pen will probably work out cheaper in the long run. So yeah, if you like die cutting, because they do they have Crafters Companion in the States, I would highly recommend this. I'm really impressed with it. It's the dot one. They do an ordinary tape pen, but I'm really liking the dot version. I'm going to put a little butterfly there. It's lovely sunshine here today. It's meant to be really hot tomorrow, like summer tomorrow, which hopefully they've got it right, because it'd be like, oh, I only got one. Oh no, there's the other glue dot. It'd be great to have some nice warm weather, but unfortunately for Easter they're forecasting like Arctic winds and stuff. Sorry, I just dropped something on the floor. Yeah, so they're forecasting Arctic winds. So that's my butterfly card. So let's do my other little one. Let's put the envelopes there. Yeah, so I had all these, I had a bunch of these little envelopes left over from some Christmas cards. Mum gave me some Christmas cards and she must have got them from a charity shop or something ages ago. I mean, years ago. Gave them to me. And we noticed they'd all been cut down and totally, not wrecked, because I'm going to use them as gift tags for this Christmas. So I had all these envelopes left over, and it means I can make some little 4x4 cards. So I got this little butterfly, which I also did. And I got some paper here. This is actually Christmas paper, but I thought it doesn't look like Christmas paper. So I'm going to rip this just because I can. And I'm going to do that like that. And I just realised I forgot something else, but I'll get it in a minute. I'm not that... Normally I'm really prepared, but I think yesterday was a little bit stressful for couple of reasons, but I'm not going to go into them because they're a little bit personal. But yeah, it was just a bit of a stressful day yesterday, so I didn't sleep that well. So I think I'm not quite with it. Right, come here. So I'm going to put that. Oops, come on, try and get straight. That's there, and then I've got some of this. Oh, other scissors. And then I'm going to cut that. That can go in there. And I will just get the other thing that I forgot about. I won't be a sec. Got it. Luckily, having my stuff labelled, I know where things are. Right, okay. And then I'm going to put that across there. Yeah, so I think it's fun to have some different size little cards. Because whenever I sell anything on eBay, I always put a little thank you note in. And also, if you just want to send a little card to somebody, it's nice to have little different sizes because it can also go in a parcel and not take up too much room. Right, so I think I'm going to put that little butterfly there. I think, no, I'm not going to use foam tape for that because that's the only roll I've got, so I'm eking my stuff out. That's the wrong size tape. I'm not doing very well here. Anybody would think I've just started crafting that. I've never done it before, but I have crafted for quite a few years. Just an off day today. Yeah, so this sunshine's really nice. Just trying to, yeah, so Easter this weekend. So of course the shops will be closed for Sunday for Easter. It's the only time they really do close in the UK, other than obviously lockdown. Right, so I'm going to put that little butterfly there. And I've got some blings I'm going to add. I've got it already open now. I'm trying to keep things in their packet small, but I think what I'll do is I'll tuck that in there. And I've been moving a few things around to my craft room, trying to get the storage how I want it. And of course I was thinking about that in the night, the most stupidest things. I was like, I just want to sleep. Right, poke it all so I can lift them up. So let's have some red ones. I'm just going to dot these around randomly, and I've got some orangey ones. So I hope if you've got something planned for Easter, you have a nice time, because I think we're allowed now to mix with different households, you know, a group of 6. So I'm just going to put some on there. So yeah, I'm not really counting how many I've got. I just thought I'd, oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so we've done this little butterfly. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, he's found a treat, so he's quiet now. And then I've got this little one, which is a dragonfly. And of course, my sort of colour tones, I like my, even though I've got pink on today, I do like my blues and stuff. So I think I'm just going to pop that there. Oh, see, I can't even do my tape properly today. Oh my God. I have not been drinking, I promise. All I had last night was a skinny bar. They're really nice. They're from Iceland. I had their strawberry one. I don't like strawberries, but I like strawberry flavoured stuff because I'm just odd. And I'm going to put that across there. So yeah, I did have one of them last night. Yeah, they're sort of a healthier chocolate bar, but sometimes I do have 2 of them. I only had 1 last night because that's all I had, but I think if I had had more, I would have done that. So let's put my little dragonfly on. Yeah, so they've got quite a mixture of these stamps, Craft Buddy, but I only got 1 set. The other set I wanted was out of stock, so hopefully when some pennies come, I can get the other set of stamps, because they had one with a bird on, and it's really nice. And I love being able to reuse the drills. They don't just go in the bin, and so it's nice that they've done something so you can reuse. I mean, you can put them on other things. So I'm going to put my little dragonfly there. And then I've got this bling. God, my hands just don't want to work today. Let's tuck that in while I remember. I'm going to have to get in the habit of doing that. Holding that bit over. Right, poke it all again. So I think I'm going to add, I might not need it for the flowers. I'm going to add some of these. Oh, hate it when it comes off and you don't get the stick. Some of these flowers on here. Apologies. Bad hands. Unless that heart wants to keep coming off, yes, use it. Let's put that heart up there. Keeps wanting to come off, yes, use you. Obviously it wanted to be used. And then I'll use one of these other shade of flowers and I'm going to pop that there. So yeah, I know it makes them a little bit bulky. So that's my little dragonfly one. So I'm going to move that. Move that. How are we doing on time? Oh, not too bad. So, oops. Yeah, not too bad. Right, and then I cut some twiches out. So I'm not going to do all of them on here because I did go a bit mad. So if I do 3 with you, and then I will leave you in peace. So I'm just going to dig round in my scrap box. And then I also got my Tim Holtz snippets out again, because they're a nice size for this. So I've got all sorts of papers, that just like scraps that I just want to use up. So yeah, I thought I'd make some little twiches. As I've mentioned before, I'm trying to make little things that I can eventually send out in Happy Mail. I keep saying that and it sounds like I'm not going to send anything out because it's been ages, but it's just finding the pennies to do it because it's just not cheap to send stuff. Like I've sold something and it's cost an absolute fortune to send, and that's just like to another part in the UK. It's just like ridiculous. Alright, so let's get some of these little bits out. And the glue dots again, because we know they're better for this. I suppose I could use my tape pen, but I really want to keep that for the dies. I should have ordered an ordinary tape pen. I do like using double-sided tape. It just takes a little bit longer. Oopsie. Yeah, so just thought I'd use these. I was going to get my buttons out as well, and I didn't. Let's have that text up the right way. I think the next time I make something, I must get my buttons out because I've got so many buttons. And I'm going to pop that there. I just feel it's a bit empty. Just trying to think what else I've got. What else have I got? Let me just go and have a look. I won't be a second because it's not, stuff's not far away. Yeah, I've dug out my my bit drawer that I've used before. I just feel sometimes they need just a little something more. Are we still in frame? Yes, we are. Yeah, so I've got these leftover bits and I've got some buttons. So it's not all my buttons. I've got quite a few more. As I've gone a bit pinky with this, let's use... Actually, so I will use some buttons. Oh, God, dear. Hopefully I sleep tonight because I am feeling almost drunk. Yeah. With lack of sleep. I was up every couple of hours. I mean, Charlie was as good as anything. He slept from 10:30 to 8 o'clock, so he was a good lad. Right, and then I'm going to go around with these with my... with a black pen, but I won't do that now. So we've got that little one. sometimes. I don't want to keep using the same paper. That's like woodland one. Oh, that's got a deer on it. I like that. Let's just tear that top bit off because that's just a smidge too long. It's still too long. I didn't rip that enough. Oh dear. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know what we're going to be doing for Easter because the weather's might be horrible. I'm sure Mum would come over. Don't know about Dad because he's got so much work on, bless him. Got work coming out his ears, poor man. I'm going to pop that there because I'm trying not to cover up that deer image because I really like it. I love things with deers and like nature. Oops, get off me. I've got so much static in this. We've got this little, might keep this one quite simple. I like that, so I'm going to use my pen, tape pen. Actually, yeah, that'd be good for the tiny bits. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud now. So I've got that there. Now, have we got anything small? Got a little bug. Let's use the little bug. Oh, this is great for tiny things. Like I said, that pen is good. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to that because I really like just how simple that one is. So let's do this one. How long have I been on for? So I'm just going to tilt it. So apologies if you get a view of me. Oh, 21 minutes, yeah. So let's make this the last one. Let's go across there. So, and I'm going to see how this uploads, because if it uploads in a better angle, I definitely will do this angle again. I don't think I've done this angle before. Let's get rid of these little bits. I'm being so careful now to make sure I get things in the bin because my little dog is a pain in the backside for getting things out. Oh, yeah, sorry, my hands are so shaky. Let's use these.